Hi everyone, this time after a 6-day break I decided to focus on the UI, and I also sent the first level to a couple of my friends so they could around and test it. Unfortunately, I made one mistake. I assumed they would need a full testing panel and I went way too far with it. Basically, I tried to make it so you could almost build your own arena through the panel, spawn any enemies you want, and fully customizing everything. And in reality, that was completely unnecessary. They only need some basic rules and simple controls, and I ended up wasting several days on that. After that, I did a bit more work on the UI itself. Previously, when I launched the level directly, the UI wouldn't work at all. I had to start the game through the UI just to make it function. Now this problem is fixed. Everything works directly from the level, and I have also added a fully working pause system. Next, since I already worked on combat, I decided to switch to a different mechanic to keep development more or less balanced. So, I went back to the very first mechanic the game originally started with, the research mechanic, more specifically research through aspects. For now, I have restored and updated the code and saved support for it, and essentially what you are seeing right now on your screen is exactly that system. The rules here are mostly the same, but by default everything works the opposite way with aspects. Only aspects that have parent-child relationships can connect. For example, there is fire, its parent is light, and light can connect to fire, forming the first connection. The core idea of the mechanic is simple. You need to connect the start and the end of research chain in any possible way, and by completing it, you unlock something in the game. There is also aspect creation tab. Here you can combine differently aspects and try to obtain new higher level ones. For example, to get light you need to combine fire and light, which result is light. There is also a receipt tab where you can view all known aspects receipts, and for now that's it. Of course, all of this will be upgradable later on, and this is definitely not the final version of the mechanic, and I'm planning to add a few more layers of complexity, but we will see how that goes in the future. Thanks everyone for watching, press all the buttons under the video, good luck and see you next time!